Take the satellite to the
Hey,
uplink
what is
station.
up everybody? My name is Black Inferno and I'm here bringing you a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare tips and tricks video. What a mouthful. Anyway, today this is going to be a part of a series video series, I guess. I don't know, I said series video. Like I said, we're going to be talking about movement today, and there's probably going to be two or three, maybe probably three or four of these parts in this series. And like I said, today is going to be about movement. In Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, they've introduced the Exosuit, which allows you to double jump and dash, which is unlike anything we've ever seen in another Call of Duty before. So this allows for very strategic gameplay. It broadens the horizons to certain players because all the other Call of Duties was all about gun skill and all about accuracy. If you weren't accurate, then you unfortunately weren't that good, But in this, if you're able to outmaneuver your opponent, that can compensate for some of your, maybe some of your missed shots or whatnot. One key thing to understand about the dashes and the double jumps is, first of all, you can only double jump. Obviously, it's a double jump, so you can only double jump once while you're in air. So if you're able, you can do something like this where you're kind of it's not immediately after you do the first jump, and you just kind of jump, So that's something you can kind of keep in mind when you're going about, jumping around, moving around the map. Another thing too is you have two dashes at pretty much any given time, and you have to wait for those dashes to recharge after you use them before you can use them again. So if I use two dashes in rapid succession, I get this clicking sound, and you have to wait like 2 to 3 seconds before you can dash again, and then I believe 1 to 2 seconds for the next dash to become ready for you. Probably the same amount of time. So you always have to be kind of careful, keep in the back of your head that you don't want to be using your dashes every chance you get. You always want to try to have like at least one, obviously, for those situations where you're coming around a corner, see someone, you're like, oh no, slow motion backwards. I'm just kidding. But yeah, you always want to kind of have that to where you can have that in your back pocket to get out of situations quickly. So that's one thing that can kind of improve your gameplay, is not dashing as much as possible, as well as if you don't have blast suppressor, then obviously you're popping up on map. But just not dashing around will help you be kind of a little bit more stealthy, because since you're moving slower, then you're going to be kind of, most people are going to be expecting people to be, oh yeah, dashing all over the place. But if you're kind of, being a little bit more sneaky, conserving the dashes and the jumps, then you can get around the map at a nice pace, as well as remaining, somewhat, I guess, unexpected. People, that's what this game's all about, is being unexpected. Like, if someone's expecting you to come around that corner, don't come around the corner. Try to find a different way to get around. Jump over the door instead of, rushing in. If he's gonna come out and face you, try to be, up top looking down. That way, when he comes out of the door, he's like, hey, where you at? And then you're up here shooting his face off. So you gotta be unexpected. That's what this game is primarily about. Which is, I mean, there was some aspect of it to all the other Call of Duties, but in this one it's very, very, very prevalent. You want to be unexpected. You want to be able to know what you're capable of and execute it efficiently and accurately. So another thing, going back to accuracy, or what I was just saying, you want to jump on things kind of, I guess, accurately. You want to try to jump on top of everything. You don't want to try to mantle. If you can jump on top, it's a lot better than if you mantle. If you mantle, you end up getting this animation. You have to go through the animation before you can do anything. You can't aim down sight. You can't dash backwards until you get to the very top and your animation's complete. So if someone's over here waiting for you, while you're through that animation, they're taking shots at you and you're pretty much dead. So I guess another trick is for you to slide, and double jump, and then dash forward. So you always want to kind of space those apart, and then at the very end, boost. So that is a very good tip to use your dashes effectively. So I guess that is it for this video. Stay tuned for more. I'm going to be uploading those in the next couple of days. See ya.